Let's see what the final answer will be here. Okay, Callista Senna for Masu and Busio.
Again, it's going to be these
Was
double...
Yon and Core JJ ruling that 2v2. They were building a lot of the lead. When Team Liquid first hit the 2,000 gold lead mark, it was 1.7k on Yon, but a flash as FlyQuest are getting engaged on down here in the bottom lane. Yon and Core JJ are lower, but Umpty is showing up first. Busio's gonna die, and it's Team Liquid getting first blood yet again.
And these are the types of plays where you desync the timing.
Make it feel believable, you know?
Well, here's another little wrinkle in the script. 4 people top for TL, looking for the dive. Inspires around.
All right, let's see what Whippo can do. Needs to buy enough time for his jungler to arrive at least. Whippo with the flash impact, gonna take some damage from the turret, but not enough to kill him, and Inspired cannot get there in time. Nicely done, Team Liquid. After those initial couple of kills, getting them off to a good start yet again, but we'll see if they can keep that moving. First Dragon is Hex this game, so you're not gonna see that powerful soul, but remember that Team Liquid was really happy to see the soul in the first game with their early objective control. We'll see if they can have that same objective control in this one. 15 seconds until the first grub spawn.
One of the things I really like about this swap here from TL is that Rumble is 6 now and has Equalizer, so they can't actually pressure the tower where they can easily pressure Whippo.
Yeah, Whippo ignited, smited. He is down, so, you know, in the general sense of the word.
Vested ultimate, and you don't have those resources there for TL. FlyQuest can move in and will claim their dragon. This is on top of the 3 grubs that
in
they
this
got.
2v2, almost level 6 for Core. Still needs about that last 1/3 of a level. Yon taking some damage from Busio and Masu here with a double range threat. Yon's got a lot of spears in him, down to 100 HP with a Dawning Shadow, forcing out the Feather Storm.
Quad as well has a roam timer. I don't know if he's going to be able to catch them, but he's even going towards tier 2.
Whippo goes in for the third, and Topo Strike goes all out on Impact, bringing Inspired in with him. Impact with a flash away, but immediately with the chase from Inspired, Equalizer drops down over the top. Impact staying alive for now. Whippo might just be taken down by Umpty, who needs one more hit, and he takes him out of the picture. It's a 2v2 outplay for Team Liquid.
It's massive for TL, and they survive on the bot side as well. It does cost Yon his barrier, but not his flash.
The topside river will earn them the second set of grubs. Neither team should be able to hit that 4 grub spot unless Core JJ can randomly steal this with a Gleaming Quill, but there's almost no way. All right, Umpty's got the smite. 3-3 on grubs in this second game.
Yep, Inspired was stealing away the red. He did get it.
APA jumps in, looking for the engage here on FlyQuest in the top side. Umpty with a paranoia sets it up for APA to grab the kill on Masu, while in the bottom lane, Impact's now potentially in a 1v3 dive scenario. He's got a couple seconds left on the Equalizer, and FlyQuest wants to hit him before he can cast it. Impact drops in the bottom lane. Nobody's going to be traded back, but APA putting the DPS into the top lane tier 1 turret should be able to grab that first objective here.
Yep, the Demolitionist gonna do his job up there. Meanwhile, they also got the benefit of pushing mid. So kind of 2 lanes won there for Team Liquid. FlyQuest striking back a bit on the bottom side and getting some much needed money for themselves.
Gets shredded by Tristan Zaya.
And honestly, even just trying to handle the minion waves in the side lane because enemy team is running Nocturne.
Well, now hold on, Busio. Trying to disengage.
I think he can beat the minions 1v1 still. We're not there.
Oh, come on.
All right.
It's going to be close. You're right, Kobe, but I think
Hold
he can
on,
do
down
it.
here in the bottom lane, we got an engage coming out from FlyQuest. Nice use of the combo there to get the pick on APA. The Vi and Ahri coming to life to make that one happen.
There's your pick. They find it. They do have enough damage to finish off this time, and they'll be rewarded with finally getting that outer tower for themselves. FlyQuest starting to get some money back. Meanwhile, tending to the side lanes there for FlyQuest. They just keep Whippo up there. They have both their teleports ready, so they should be able to make the rotation, but get caught.
Immediately, Team Liquid go for the engage, but they don't have enough damage to secure the kill. Now the Equalizer comes down over the top as FlyQuest guarantee their jungler's able to survive. Whippo now in a bad spot, though, has to try to go all out to get himself away, but he can't do anything to escape the Flame Spitter. Now TL continuing their engage with a nice knock-up on Amasu. That Callista's going nowhere. Yon's going on a killing spree, and the Herald's going into the tier 2 turret. Nicely done from TL. Just absolutely swimming in money after that play.
That should be the play that breaks this game. That play right there. The catch on the road.
Even has another about 400 gold just from first strike on top of all the farm advantages that he has. APA doing what he does here in the side lane, getting richer and richer.
So you can follow up, and TL have done that well.
TL continuing to choke FlyQuest out of the map. Now with the engage in the mid lane. Paranoia from Umpty diving after the AD carry of FlyQuest, but he's gone too deep. Busio with the kill on the Team Liquid jungler as Yawn has to try to retreat now. Inspired with a Vault Breaker flash, but it ain't gonna find the target. He can follow it up with the ulti here as Quad shows up from the side and a nice shutdown. Back over to FlyQuest as Team Liquid continues trying to run. It's a 2-for-1 trade favoring Fly so far. Impact's gotta try to get away. Quad running out of Spirit Rush charges now. The rest of the team needs to join up, and Busio's got the kill on Impact. Team Liquid got way too excited.
Yeah, Umpty goes very deep coming through, immunes it with his own ultimate.
If I was Spawn after this one, I think he's going to say, like, calm down and look at the risk versus reward of that play.
Yeah.
There's FlyQuest here just got a nice little bit of gold, a nice little way possibly to fight their way back in.
Yeah, and I mean, you saw the reaction there from Yawn. They're going to look for a side lane.
Here we go again. Umpty with a Paranoia, this time after Bwipo. All out to try to get the Cassante away, but Bwipo's now in a 1v2. Impact providing the damage. Dawning Shadow for a shield, but Bwipo is taking so much damage over time from the Rumble. He'll try to continue escaping. Quad missed the charm. Impact will secure that kill, and now APA forces Quad back as well.
Storm Surge done now at this point, so he is on 2 items. He's working towards his third, has that Malignus for quite some time. If you can find that first initial pick, 100 to 0 someone like APA, all of a sudden the gold doesn't really matter. You can get those resets and potentially run over the play. But they're looking for Yawn.
They want it. Inspired tries to make the engage, but Yawn doing a beautiful job here with a Feather Storm. Inspired taking a ton of damage now with a counter punch from TL hitting hard. Masu and Quad in full retreat as Team Liquid teleport Impact in. The fight is already over and TL's heading over to Baron.
FlyQuest knew time was running out and they just snapped. They decided to go for it, but the reactions from Yawn and Core JJ are immediate. Yawn with the ultimate, and then Core JJ turns it around immediately, and it might very well be a TL Baron. Let's see what FlyQuest can do about it. They can't smite steal it, but they could try and poke around and fight.
Yeah, FlyQuest need to try to do something here. TL got the Baron down to about 2,000 HP. Baron not secured yet as Bwipo goes in, finds a nice Pathmaker onto 2. Umpty with the flash into the pit, but he's gonna go right back in to secure it here with a smite. Team Liquid just cleaning up FlyQuest all over the top side river. The river runs red, baby. Team Liquid, 14 to 6 now. Yeah.
That man just lost 3 years off his life when Umpty flashed out of the pit.
I hope these players are paying for his blood pressure medication. After 1,000 gold, they are on soul point. 4.5 minutes, though, until that next Drake spawns, and they have Baron for another 80
in this
seconds.
one here. And FlyQuest make the call. We're so far behind. Actually, they go for both plays.
They want to go in after Umpty, who turns around for the Paranoia counter engage as Core JJ is ready to try to back up his jungler. Nice equalizer over the top of 3. Meanwhile, a problem off to the side. Yawn nearly killed, trying to get away now as Quad needs one more attack, but he ain't going to find it. Quad into the stasis trying to survive, but Inspired is already dead. Whippos into the back line, but he can't find the kill on Yawn. The AD carry is still fighting, still kiting. There is no way for FlyQuest to try to contest these guys. The Blade Caller finally finds him at the very end, and Yawn will trade his own life. FlyQuest has lost 3 men. Team Liquid have lost only 2. Umpty coming back out of the base now as Core JJ and APA will continue as your Team Liquid demolition crew here in the bottom lane. It's 10 seconds on Inspired, 25 on Masu and Bwipo. The game will not end here.
Rather than Yawn recently too, because APA, the level 17 Tristana, very critical to keep up. And of course, he still doesn't have his flash quite yet.
Inspired with the engage. A lot of damage onto APA, but he rocket jumps back over the wall to stay alive. Plenty of damage, just burning Inspired away as Paranoia brings Umpty into the fight a little bit late. It's already won here for Team Liquid as Yawn uses the Feather Storm and Barrier at the same time, thinking he was way too close to death. He and Core just barely hanging on, but there's plenty of HP on APA, Impact, and Umpty, and they're gonna keep pushing the tier 2 while the super minions push the base of FlyQuest. The tier 2 turret still hasn't fallen yet. FlyQuest doing a good enough job hanging on for now, but back in the base, Quad's the one who has to save those Nexus turrets. Impact still trying to find some damage here with the Electro Harpoons, but APA is ready to follow it up. He tries to go forward after Masu. Masu using the Fate's Call, trying to bring him back. Fight back against APA, and the shutdown goes over to Busio. The Team Liquid mid laner got too aggressive, and FlyQuest
Back
punished.
up by then.
And I've got to say, though, credit to FlyQuest. I thought this game was going to be over a while ago. It was such a massive lead for TL. They are fighting nonstop. They're pushing and not allowing TL to take an inch.
Well, Bwipo now finding himself in a 1 versus 3, and one of those 3 is an AD carry. Makes it very hard for the Cassante to try to get away. Yawn eats 2/3 of his own health there from the combo of Quad, who does hit the charm
quite quickly. I don't think there's anything that FlyQuest can do about it, and since they are running so heavy investment into pick, into burst damage, with Vi
trying to ruin the chance for even that, just pumping DPS into this Baron. No contest coming from FlyQuest.
Has been able to move around the map and make things work for TL. It's one of the best years he's had in the LCS, I think, in a long time. Has been really looking on top of his game here in TL, trying to force us to a game number 3. Does feel like when these teams play, it's always so competitive. The TP's coming in and TL looking to try to put the finishing touches on this one. We'll see if FlyQuest can pull off a miracle and make the game continue.
Not just a TP with an infinity edge for that level 18 Tristana. APA has massive damage. Engaged with a grand entrance from Core JJ, and APA's already killed Inspired before the Vi could do anything. 5v4 for TL as FlyQuest try to scramble and defend what's left of their base. Bwipo's nearly killed already as he tries to retreat now. Third and Topo strike with a knockback onto Umpty, but it ain't gonna matter. The Flame Spitter putting so much damage into Bwipo. He'll burn away before he can reach the safety of the fountain. The Nexus turrets will not stand long. It is going to be a 9-game day here on the final episode of Swiss 2020.
These were the best highlights from today's Worlds 2024 matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say, okay. See you on the next one.